an output type of question based on pointers. Step 1. Memory should be allocated for the global variable. So here, above the main function and outside all functions, there are no variables because this much is a class. So global variables are not there. Execution of the program starts here. PER is the name of a class. P1 is an object of a class. If an object is encountered, two things are there to be done. First, memory should be allocated for this object. Memory can be allocated like this: name, content, and some address. This content area is divided into two parts because this class consists of two data members N and A. So this area divided into two. The first one, P1.N, because name of the first data member is N and name of the second data member A. So P1.A. So here memory is allocated for P1. After that, the corresponding constructor called. Here a two argument constructor called, which means from here the control comes here. Now the first argument is passed to first parameter. The first argument is a string constant. The first parameter is a pointer variable. So in order to assign a string constant to a pointer variable, the method is the string should be stored in some memory location like this, and the base address of the memory location, example 1, comes in the pointer variable s. So your s contains 1. Now the second argument is passed to second parameter. So 27.5 comes in A1. So A1 contains 27.5. Now inside the function, N is a data member. Inside a constructor, programmer will write only name of the data member. Compiler automatically takes this as name of the object for which the constructor was called .n. So here constructor was called for the object P1. So this is P1.n. Now P1.n is the name of an array. If you simply write the name of the array, you get base address. So here you get 1000. Now the pointer variable s contains 1. So here you get 1. So string copied 1000, 1. What the string copy function does is the second argument is copied to the first argument. That is, your s contains 1, p1.n contains 1000. So here 1 is copied to n. That is, string present at memory location 1 is copied to memory location 1000. So this string is copied to memory location 1000. Now A is a data member. Constructor was called for the object P1. So this must be taken as P1.A equal to 27.5. So here 27.5 comes. Now after executing a constructor, control returns to the point from where the constructor was called. When the control comes back here, names S and A1 does not exist. Now after this, P2, another object of the class. So if an object is encountered, two things. First, memory should be allocated for P2, name, content, and some address. The content area divided into two parts because this class consists of two data members N and A. So divided into two parts. The first one P2.N, the second one P2.A. So here allocation of memory done. After that, the corresponding constructor, a two argument constructor called. Now the first argument, it's a string constant, is passed to s. So method is this string must be stored in some memory location like this, and the base address of the memory location, example 10, comes in the pointer variable s. Now the second argument 53 is passed to A1, so your A1 contains 53.0. Now this is a data member, so constructor was called for the object P2, so this must be taken as P2.N. P2.N is the name of an array. If you simply write the name of the array, you get the base address. So here you get the base address 2000. Now S is a pointer variable, it contains pointer 10. What the string copy function does is the second argument is copied to the first argument. That is, 10 is copied to 2000. That is, string present at memory location 10 is copied to memory location 2000. This is the string present at memory location 10. So that is copied to memory location 2000. So here RJU comes. Now this is a data member, so it must be taken as P2.A. So your P2.A contains 53.0. Now constructor completely executed, control returns to the point from where the constructor was called. So control comes back here, and when the control comes back here, names S and A1 does not exist. Now in a similar way, you can do it for P3. In a similar way means P2, first you need to allocate memory and these initial values appear here. So first you need to allocate memory for P3 and these initial values will appear in these memory locations. Now between the data type and the variable name star comes. So this one is a pointer variable and the initial value is null. So here 0 comes. The header file corresponding to null is std_def.h. Next line. When you see this symbol, understand that it is a function. On encountering a function call, finally control reaches the point where the function is defined. Now the first argument is passed to first parameter. Here ampersand sign is there, meaning this one is a reference variable. So here x is another name for P3. So this P3 gets one more name, that is x. Now what is x dot a? It is 40.0. What is a? Inside a member function, programmer will write only name of the data member. Compiler automatically takes this as the name of the object with which the member function was called dot a. So this is p1 dot a. And what is p1 dot a? 27.5. So here 40 greater than or equal to 27.5, condition true. So this will be executed. Ampersand sign x, that is address of x. And what is address of x? Example 3000. So here 3000 is returned as answer, and to where the answer is returned to the point from where the function was called. So your answer 3000 comes here, that is stored in the pointer variable p. So p contains 3000. Finally when the control comes back here, the name x does not exist. So this name does not exist. Now after this the control comes here. When you see this symbol, understand that it is a function. On encountering a function called, finally control reaches the point where the function is defined. This is data member, data member. So function was called using p. P contains 3000, and what is the object present at 3000? It is P3. So this one should be taken as P3.n, P3.a. So what is P3.n? KLU followed by space P3.a 40.0, and because of this end L, the cursor goes to next line. Function completely executed. After executing a function, control returns to the point from where the function was called. Now next line. Again this symbol is there. Understand that it is a function. On encountering a function call, finally control reaches the point where the function is defined. Now P3 is passed to x. Ampersand sign is there, meaning reference variable. So x is another name for P3. So this P3 gets one more name, x. Now x dot a, it is 40.0. How this a must be taken? This time the function was called using p2, so this must be taken as p2 dot a. And what is p2 dot a contain? 53.0. So here 40 greater than or equal to 53, condition wrong, control goes to else part. What does this pointer contain? This pointer contains the address of the object with which a member function is called. So it contains address of p2. What is address of p2? 2000. So here this pointer contains 2000. So return 2000. To where 2000 is returned? To the point from where the function was called. So 2000 comes here, that is assigned to p. So now your pointer variable p contains 2000. Finally when the control comes back here, the name x does not exist. So this name does not exist. Now here Again, the symbol is the function. On encountering a function call, the control comes here. How this n and a must be taken? The function was called using p, and p contains address 2000. What is the object present at address 2000? It is p2. So this must be taken as p2.n, p2.a. What is p2.a? RGU space. What is p2.a? 53.0. And because of this end L, cursor goes to next line. Function completely executed. After that, control comes back here, and here the program terminates. So for this program, this is the output.